sir, I am.
Why did I know that?
For today's Liberty League lacrosse matchup between the Garnet Chargers of Union College and your engineers of RPI. First, ladies and gentlemen, to honor and respect our country and the men and women who have served and continue to serve America, we ask, if you are able, please rise, remove your hats as we play the national anthem of the United States of America.
Let's go, Red!
And now, fans, let's meet the starting lineups for this afternoon's contest, starting with the visiting Garnet Chargers from Schenectady. A senior from Sudbury, Massachusetts, number 1, Luke Tranter. A senior from Newton, Massachusetts, number 6, Chris Weitzel. A first year from Hyannis, Massachusetts, number 10, Garrett Salit. A first year from Milton, Massachusetts, number 16, Luke Allen. A senior from Hingham, Massachusetts, number 23, John Sula. A junior from Castleton, Vermont, number 28, Kyle Goodwin. A sophomore from Concord, California, number 34, Luke Foster. First year from Westwood, Massachusetts, number 42, Jack Roycroft. A senior from Laddingtown, New York, number 44, Walker Popko. And in the goal for the Garnet Chargers, a junior from Madison, Connecticut, number 5, Nick Lynch. The head coach of Union College is Derek Witherford. Now let's meet the starting lineup for the engineers of RPI.
Gotta tell the truth. You know what?
A senior from Rentham, Massachusetts, number 7, Cooper Manzi. A senior from Rochester, New York, number 10, Sean Smith. A junior from Glenville, New York, number 21, Bernie Townsend. A junior from Winchester, Massachusetts, number 28, Owen Stesney. A senior from Setauket, New York, number 31, Tyler Ruffini. A junior from Topsfield, Massachusetts, number 32, Robbie McDonald. A senior from Sharon, Massachusetts, number 47, Ben Shockett. He's a junior from Dracut, Massachusetts, number 49, Easton Morse. A graduate student from Doylestown, Pennsylvania, number 54, Sean McHugh. And in the goal for the Engineers is a junior from Lynbrook, New York, number 33, Jake Lunati. Head coach of RPI is Scott Haggett-Dogley. She's assisted by Will Perry, Bonzel Legal, Devin O'Leary, Nick Biava, and Dante Perisotto. Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, the Liberty League, and the NCAA promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. At all RPI athletic events, we request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist comments, discriminatory behavior around sexual orientation and gender identity, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site. RPI and the Liberty League are committed to fostering an enjoyable game day environment that promotes inclusivity and treats everyone with respect and dignity. We thank you for your support. Let's go Red! Union penalty to number 21, Charlie Quinteros. He receives 1 minute for slashing. 21 of Union Quinteros, 1 minute on a slash.
And a dodge over the top here. It's met by Robbie McDonald.
Here we
assisted
go,
by 16,
through the net.
Luke Allen. Scored by 9-9 from 16, Allen.
Here we go, 2-5, 2-5. Be alive, baby. Hey, 3-6. Hey, 3-6, what do you got? How about it? Fire it up, baby. Fire in the hole. Go! All right. All right. Give me a ball. Where's my ball? Come on. There we go.
Only goal scored by number 44, Walker Popko.
Come on, you. Come on, you. Get back there, Fiver. Get back there, baby. Go home. Fire! Come on, you! 1-4-1-0! 1-4-1-0! There we go! There we go! How about it? How about it? Right into 7, right in, fire! Come on, you! Come on, you! Slow him down! Slow him down! There we go! Hustle! All right, you! All right, you! There we go!
Quarter of play, the score
There we
Union
go!
3, FPI 1.
Mic check 1 2.
Testing.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Seems like we've finally figured out our audio problems, so thank you for sticking with us. My name is Will Gasa. I'm joined here by my good friend, Ryan Monfort.
Often compared to Jim Nats and Phil Sims. We're really sorry about that, guys. I know you missed us greatly. Not too much action happened in that first quarter, but we're looking at 3-1 Union right now as Sean Smith takes it and swings it through X.
A real defensive battle here on this beautiful day in Troy. The story of today has really been goaltender Nick Lynch standing strong here for the Garnet Chargers.
Here comes Andrew Childs, a freshman, who finds the bottom right of the net and sticks it for the Engineers.
a shot that was.
And RPI's bench bringing the juice.
The answer they needed.
I think, Will, I could be wrong, but I think it's because we're back.
I think so.
Here comes Dante Venuto to take this face off for Rensselaer. He's matched up against Luke Tranter. I wish you guys heard my intro today. It was a pretty good one.
I can testify. It looks like Venuto will be called for going early here.
As per the 2026 NCAA rule, Dante Venuto will not be able to take the next face off.
The Engineers fall back on defense here in this historic rivalry, and what a rivalry it's been.
Well, it's just one of those games where it doesn't matter how much better Union is or RPI is on the season. When these teams play each other, everything goes out the door.
I mean, this is the game everyone circles on their calendar. And a Garner Charger squad that's had its struggles all season, losing many games by 1-2 goals. Looking to turn it around here as they are not out of Liberty League play. Engineers with a tough loss this past Saturday to Skidmore, trying to pick up their first in-conference win. There's a pass up top and a shot. Goes wide.
Shot there from Garrett Sallet, the first year out of Massachusetts. Just wide, but Union retains.
As we get a dodge from X here.
Guarded closely by Owen Stesney. And here comes Taylor with a rip. Not able to hold on to it, though.
Taylor with already won in this game. So we see a redodge here quickly by Garnet Chargers, but can't quite find the mark there. About 15 seconds left here. Chargers looking to make something happen. Nice slide there by Sean McHugh to deny the shot topside. As
that'll just about do it for this possession for Union. I would assume they're just going to dump it in the corner here.
Looks like they'll just give it to them. Shot clock ran a little long there.
Rensselaer looking to clear here as Lunati finds Sean McHugh.
This Chargers ride not giving him many holes. Engineers only got 3 seconds to get over the midline. Not sure, quite sure we're going to make it. Just the nick of time.
Oh,
there.
What's that, Will? What's that? We're not going to make it? Sean Smith begs to differ. So here comes Sean Smith. With a rip, just wide right. Tyler Ruffini there for backup. And I've alluded to this before, but when we think of the three-headed goat, we think of Tyler Ruffini, Cooper Manzi, and Sean Smith, the three seniors who have all been starting since freshman year with tremendous amounts of points throughout their tenure.
And what a trio it's been. A combined 107 points on the season here. And what a back check there.
Easton Morris, that's his second. In the first quarter, he had an excellent back check as well, as Tyler Ruffini finds Cooper Manzi, and Cooper Manzi smells blood.
Oh, my goodness, and what a save there.
Excellent save by Nick Lynch.
And that's been Manzi's bread and butter right there all season, dodging down that wing. As we'll get a timeout here by the Engineers to retain possession. Union looking for a bit of revenge here as the Engineers took down the matchup last year, 14-8 at Union. Engineers taking three of the last four matchups in general.
So don't let the sun fool you. It is a cold one out today. Both teams quite used to it, as Union's only about 20 minutes north from here. As Andrew Child looks to take his defender to the rack.
Breakout freshman. What a force he's been for the Engineers this year. A shot by Sean Smith will ring off the pipe there. Backed up by Easton Morse, and great body position there to retain possession.
And when you think of freshmen making an impact, you think of Andrew Childs and Bryce Allen.
Looks like
What
Childs,
a year they have had.
Have a little bit of equipment issue there, but
Here comes Easton Morse. He finds Childs, who has a shorty on him. And he'll look to take advantage. So draws a slide. He finds the other freshman, Bryce Allen, who makes a shifty move.
Bryce Allen, 4 points last week at Skidmore.
A hat trick at that. As Tyler Ruffini takes his shorty. Finds Sean Smith right on the crease, not able to connect with the back of the net.
And Lynch really standing strong today.
So a fast break going the other way. And a shot wide right.
Not quite sure that's the look. Gotta be honest. Although the story of the game is on the other end of this field. Nick Lynch standing huge here for the Garnet Chargers. 18 saves last week in a loss against Middlebury.
So Brendan Powers here with the ball. Throws it over to Hayden Calkins, who makes a move on Ian Y.
Stumbles a little bit at the top of the box there. He'll throw it back. Well defended there by Bernie
unbelievable
Townsend.
takeaway defense. The transfer junior from Franklin and Marshall.
And what an impact he's made
takeaway.
What an impact he's made on this defense this season.
An aggressive, built defender who's able to get it done for the Engineers. As Hayden Wiedemeyer moves the ball behind X to Easton Morse, who swings it to Cooper Manzi.
What a feed by Manzi.
And here we go. We see that shoulder lowered. We never know what to expect out of Manzi. So RPI getting the right personnel on.
Senior midfielder Troy Schiff will slow it down in the corner here.
In those beautiful blue cleats, Will.
Gotta love it.
I love them. Here comes Cooper Manzi, full steam ahead. Guarded closely, great defense. And Ruffini finds Easton Morse to put it in the back of the net for the Engineers. And that'll level this one out at 3. What a find by Tyler Ruffini and an even better finish from Easton Morse. Exactly what the Engineers needed.
And that's just what the doctor ordered right there. Tyler Ruffini, what a feed there. That duo, you'll see them all day today.
When you talk vision and who has the best vision, Tyler Ruffini's name has to be in that conversation. Ben Shockett, a clean win, fast break.
And what a day he's having today, really stepping up for this rivalry game.
And a broken stick by the Union faceoff. As Easton Morse guarded closely by
and Smith's got some room to
Jack
shoot.
Roycroft.
And a nice block there. Probably keep that one out of the net. The Engineers, even while subbing, looking to keep the pressure up. Ruffini's looking inside, and what a feed.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. I mean, that is just beautiful lacrosse. An unbelievable cut by Andrew Childs, the freshman, to find the back of the net for the Engineers and take the lead in this one. And that's their first lead, Will, and they're feeling dangerous. You see the RPI sideline getting all juiced up.
You know, I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Tyler Ruffini's got eyes like a hawk, and he'll make you pay. Timeout.
What a game we have on our hands here. 7 minutes to go in the half. Rensselaer 4, Union 3.
I want to give a special shout out to the RPI football team coming out in numbers today on this chilly day in Troy. Can always count on them to bring the juice in the stands for us.
And for those of you who couldn't make it, we appreciate you tuning in, as that's what keeps Will and I on the payroll. As Ben Shockett lines up to take this face off.
Shockett been electric on the face-off X here against Tranter. Looking to keep that momentum going.
And he will. I believe it.
Clamp one by Tranter. Ball's still loose, though. So they're still scrumming for it. Ian Y still in there. Ben Shockett. Guys draped all over him. Ball's still loose here. Looking like a little bit of middle school lacrosse. So the ref will play on. And a nice ground ball there. And a feed. That'll go high.
And that was a rip by number 10, Garrett Sallet. The first year out of Massachusetts. Just wide. Union will retain possession. So they'll look to even the score.
Dodge turned away there by Wakely. And a nice slide there by Owen Stesney. Puts the ball on the ground.
What a check. He is hungry.
Oh, my goodness, and look at him go.
He is hungry.
Playing without the stick.
Owen Stesney smells blood, and when he smells blood, he will capitalize.
And a free possession for the Engineers, although it doesn't look like we even needed it, as Stesney comes out with that ball on the 1-on-2 ground ball. And what a feed there.
Ian Y, you're not going to stop him, I promise.
Dropping the bucket there.
So pass a little bit short for Morse, but able to keep the ball.
A little bit of trouble here on the sideline. So get away from it. Engineers still looking to make some subs here.
And you see that, Will? Tyler Feeney always dropping back and just checking for surroundings, making sure there's no cutters. That vision that we talk about. Now here comes Mikey Klein, the off-ball movement legend. Feeling dangerous.
A shift. Oh, my goodness. And what a pass to get that out there as he's falling to his feet.
Well, potentially a push with possession miss there.
As Raffini's lining up the dodge from behind. He's got the shorty on him. And a nice feed to Schiff. Schiff rips it. And that'll be blocked by Luke Foster. 4 seconds here on that shot clock. Looks like the shot clock ran a little bit. Engineers are going to be short a second or two here. And a nice feed inside. Can't quite connect to Mikey Klein, as it'll be a free clear for Garner Chargers. As the officials will pull the ball back.
Yeah, the shot clock's still running there. It's kind of getting on my nerves, Will. Could have had another good look there.
I agree.
Not out of the water yet, though. Great clear by Union.
As Powers looking to test out Wiedemeyer there.
Evan Finkel with the ball here. Guarded by the freshman Thomas Knock, who has been another impact player for Rensselaer. Unbelievable D midi.
Top, and what a shot.
Shot and a goal scored by Garrett Sallet, the first year out of Massachusetts, who's been firing at the net all day. Able to find the back of the net and level this one out. So 4-4. Will, what do you think RPI has to do here in order to feel comfortable going into the half?
I think the Engineers are on a great trajectory. I think they're working harder. They're winning all the ground balls. I think it's really just a matter of time before they start pulling out here.
I like that take. That's a take I could get behind. So Dante Venuto lines up to take this one.
As we have a double pull on the faceoff here for, looks like both teams.
Interesting.
So that ball squeaks away from Will Robertson. Still on the ground, though. And it looks like the Ardent Chargers left the box early.
And
and
now
the
they're
call
saying
is reversed.
Now they're saying Rensselaer left the box
not
early.
Not quite sure where that came from.
So for those not familiar, you cannot leave the box until possession is called off the face-off. Here comes Taylor.
He's turned away by Robertson. Another dodge over the top here.
And that's just that help defense motor we talk about from Ian Y.
Ian Y reading that is a free double
And look,
there.
now he'll clear the ball. How about that?
Oh, my goodness. With that over-the-top action, you run into a little bit of trouble if you run your defender into your teammate, and Ian Y, reading that situation, recognizes that free double and just goes to town. There's a big possession here for the Engineers. Been turned away on the last couple.
Here comes Bryce Allen, the freshman. Shifty move. Looks to maybe shoot, but makes the right decision by throwing it back to Sean Smith, who takes a rip and puts it in the back of the net for the Engineers. And I've alluded to this before. You cannot give number 10 any more than 15 yards.
I mean, honestly, I'd guard him at the 25.
How do you not? Historically, number 10 for the Engineers has put the ball in the back of the net from virtually anywhere on the field. What a goal by Sean Smith to make this one 5-4.
I mean, what an animal. You need your seniors to step up in a big game like that. That's exactly what you get.
Sean Smith smelling blood after that Skidmore loss last week.
Dante Fanuto with a heavy check there, but picked up by Jack Roycrott, so he'll run it all the way down.
What a goal by Sean Smith. I can't get over it, Will.
I mean, it really was electric.
You just have to pick the guy up.
Chargers slowing down a little bit here. Going to get their dodge. Throw back up top. Does not really generate a lot of space there, but redodge looking to draw something. Well covered by the Engineers here, not giving up any space. McHugh posted at X. Grad student.
Grad student against a freshman, by the way. That's a matchup we love to see.
And what a possession this has been by the Engineers here. Just amazing on defense. Close up everything. And a nice recovery as that one swings wide.
So a little bit late there to recover on the double for RPI. But but Union not able to capitalize.
A little mixed up on our matchups here behind. Looks like we're all covered up here. And a nice stick there as he's going to the ground. We'll keep that shot low. And another wrap check there. Nice job.
And that'll reset the shot clock as well as Union calls the timeouts to draw something up.
A few players getting tangled up on their way down there.
And I'm sure some words being exchanged. It's the longest heated rivalry north of New York City. So what a game we've seen so far. And a third analyst in the room, Jack Monfort. Jack, what do you think?
Well, first of all, thanks for having me on today. A lot of talent on this field today. And the problem is when you have a lot of talent on a field, it comes down to those minute details that coach always talks about during practice. The clears they're both hovering around 80%. Union has a penalty. RPI has kept clean. Face-offs are around the same. So it's going to come down to heart. It's going to come down to hustle. It's going to come down to diving for end lines when the team really needs it. It's going to be interesting to see how this game plays out.
Jack, a great input. as we have 2 minutes left in the half here. RPI 5, Union 4. As RPI will look to get a stop here, and we'll see what Union drew up in that timeout.
You know, RPI does a very nice job defending whenever the Dodger goes top side. They found a little bit of trouble today whenever a Dodger is going down the alley, so I'd like to see them clean that up a little bit, and they'll have no problem. Looks like they're face guarding at X as well. So it's a 4v4 up top.
And just sneaks past Jake Lunati. A goal there by Luke Allen, the first year out of Massachusetts. Just able to trickle by to make this one a 5-5 game.
RPI heads get together after that one and say, no problem, we've been here before.
And so, you know, sort of what we expected, no one going into half with a major lead. We've seen a close, tight game through and through as Ben Shockett wins this one. And Ben, he's just one of those guys where he doesn't care if he wins the clamp or not. It means nothing to him. He still wants the ball. And that's where that grit comes into play a lot. So here comes Union. They got some numbers. Number 2 with the shot.
Great save.
Unbelievable save by Jake Lunati.
Let's see how they collapse here.
What a save by the junior out of Long Island. Not entirely sure why play was stopped there. No timeout called. So Union looking to take lead here before halftime.
A minute 12 left, 5-5. This is all about momentum here. If RPI can make a big stop, bring it down, put one in before they hop into the locker room, that's going to be a game changer.
Forgetting something.
Ian Y with the crowbar. Great one-on-one defense. He says, why? Why dodge me? Great save.
What a save by Jake Lunati. Another one. He's got an answer for every shot. As he's keeping the Engineers alive before half here.
35 seconds here. Union's probably going to pull it out, wait for that last shot.
And this is Brendan Powers with the ball here.
And they're going to want a shorty matchup.
So they'll swing it to Luke Allen, who's a freshman out of Massachusetts. He put the last one in for Union. And Ian Y says, bring it. What a check by Ian Y. He's just all over the ball. He sees it like no one else. What a save by Jake Lunati. And that will just about close out the half here. One more shot. And another save. So Jake Lunati with 5 beautiful saves before this half wrapped up.
And that's just a product of Lynbrook, New York. That is blue-collar effort. He says, no, not today. We'll go into the locker room and say, hey, boys, let's get it together. This is our game to win.
So a beautiful half we've seen so far. Rensselaer 5, Union 5. We'll be right back.
Lacrosse to the 50-50 drawing. Look for Kevin going to the stand selling 50-50 tickets. One for $5 and three for $10. Alex turning over at the end of the fourth quarter.
Where's the ticket? Where's the ticket? Here we go, you! Hey, you!
As Ben Shockett comes out to take this face off against Luke Tranter.
Ben Shockett, 5'8", 155. A little bit on the smaller end, but undoubtedly the guy you want in your corner taking these face-offs.
No doubt. And it has a lot to do with the grit. Like I said, it doesn't matter if he wins that clamp or not. He will find a way to get that ball.
And Sean Smith, great ground ball there.
As he finds Ben Shockett, who has a little bit of room to work with.
It was a 6v5. Great pass.
And Easton Morse looks over to Tyler Raffini, not quite able to connect. What a beautiful lacrosse play that would have been, as Easton Morse takes this one back in.
I felt that side, my ear, Rye.
So what a treat today. We have 3 analysts in the box and a trip there, a clear trip. So flag down, and Manzi puts it in the back of the net for the Engineers to give them the lead coming out of this half. And I could just picture him in his locker at halftime saying, what do I need to do to bring this team back? And it's a play like that that'll do exactly that. What a goal by Cooper Manzi, and one, if you will, as Dante Venuto comes out to take this face off for the Engineers.
That's a great shot by Cooper Manzi. Trips, falls, gets back up, and puts it off stick hip.
And what a start here for the Engineers this half. As that penalty will stand. Engineers going man up even with the goal. And nice face-off there by Tranter. That's huge. Engineers looking to get that one back. And a nice check there by the sophomore Slimak. A huge play to get that ball back for this man up. As Wiedemeyer will run it up.
Wiedemeyer pushes here, but it looks like Cooper Manzi is going to slow it down. Get the correct personnel on the field.
I'd like to see a sub sooner than later, as we're just burning time on this man up here.
You know what Coach Dagg says, though? 50 seconds and you're gold.
Manzi Manzi looking to, and knocked down there. A huge knockdown by Luke Foster. As it'll be goosed out and stay Engineers ball. Man down successfully cleared. Not quite exactly what the Engineers wanted on that one. As Schiff looking to dodge down the alley. Coming back up top. Draws the slide and a nice knockdown there. Again by Foster.
So Union coming the other way on a fast break. They got numbers, but decide to pull it out.
Under a lot of pressure here. Can't quite get away from it. And a nice pass there.
A gritty play there from Jack Roycroft to get from end to end and make a difference there for Union.
I would have liked to see the Engineers press out there on adjacents when that pole got the ball up top, but
so here we go, 6-5 RPI. Union will look to answer here.
if you see those blue cleats, you notice that Troy Schiff is stuck out there on defense, not quite what the Engineers are hoping for, but they'll make do. As Chargers looking to get their dodge over the top here.
15 seconds left on the shot clock.
Great defense there by Y. Oh my goodness, and the BTB nearly connects. A nice save there by Lunati.
A great save indeed, and an important one, as we saw some beautiful ones from Lunati to close out the half to make sure that they were headed into the locker room with some comfortability. A nice little BTB play, almost connects for Union.
All the Engineers came up with a great stop. The flag was down, so it looks like the Engineers will be going man down here for the first time today.
Do not count these guys out yet, though. Their extra manned defense, or rather their man down team, has been quite successful all season as they look to make a big stop here and make sure they retain this lead. So Union moves it around quick. Shot there from Walker Popko. Lunati standing strong in net. Feels good about what he sees, but not out of the water yet.
Union in a typical one-side look here.
And you hear RPI's bench getting extremely loud.
Oh, and a nice feed. Oh my goodness.
A cheeky little play. Number 16, Luke Allen there, the first year out of Massachusetts with a goal. That's his second.
And a great play by Emmett Line there. Working inside, pops out, looks back where he just came from. Find a man wide open and tie this one up at 6.
And this is what Union versus RPI is always about. Everyone's got an answer for every goal, and that's what keeps these games so tight.
It's going to be a battle all day. It's going to come down to who wants it more, really. As we see Tranter come away with a big one there.
But being chased down by Robbie McDonald.
Robbie McDonald tight on his heels. The pass can't quite connect, so that one hits the ground. McHugh not really in a great position to capitalize on it, unfortunately, as
you can tell he wanted to.
Union gets settled here for another possession.
Here comes Emmett Line, full steam ahead.
Dragging it down that right alley.
And Ian Wyatt.
In some trouble here as the double team comes. He doesn't really have any good outlets. Stuck in that corner. And oh my goodness, what a hit there. And a nice pickup by Taylor. Keeping his head up in a shot. And oh my goodness, what a heady play by Taylor there.
Union will take the first lead of the second half. And a lucky play indeed. A beautiful double from RPI. And once they took the ball, it trickled right into Taylor's stick, who was able to capitalize on the play.
Putting this game at 6-7. Shockett lines up for the face-off. And a nice GB there by Sula.
There we go. Rock that booty. Giddy up.
Looks like the engineer, or it looks like Union had 7 guys over there. Seems like they really can't count over at Union. Not sure what they're being taught there, but I guess it is in numbers. And a nice feed there from McHugh. Hits Wiedemeyer for the clear. And a big pickup for the Engineers, looking to turn this one around.
Hey, D! Hey, D! Keep going the right way. Keep going.
Ball's up top. Look like they're going to swing it around here. Get their personnel on. And you could see number 7, Cooper Manzi, is always looking on the inside whenever he's dodging.
And a nice dodge over the top here by Troy Schiff, and a big save there by Lynch. As that pops right out. And a nice pickup there by Sula again. He's been all over the field recently. Lynch again coming up big on these saves. The real cornerstone of this Chargers defense is Y looking to capitalize on the sideline here. Can't quite force the turnover he was looking for.
I will say number 1, Ian Y, is one of the most athletic kids on this field.
I would agree. There's a dodge here by Calkins. Turned away by Wakely. Well defended there. Calkins looking to re-dodge here. Getting himself some space. Well recovered, and no one behind there. Looks like they lost Robertson behind the net there, and a huge save by Lunati. He just pulled one out of the net. Engineers a little mental lapse there. Nearly cost them. As Y right on his back. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
and
great
a nice,
handle.
nice connection. Oh. Bernie Townsend making a nice catch, but unfortunately had a pole draped all over him. That'll be Weitzel to force the turnover. Costly turnover there by Engineers, as they'll have to go right back on defense with the same personnel, it looks like. Having to get that pole in late. Looks like the Chargers won't be able to capitalize on it, though, as they're doing some subbing of their own.
RPI doing a good job collapsing and then finding a man.
So dodge down the alley, draws a slide. You see Y and Wakely don't really have the jump they had before. So that one trickles towards the half line. Oh my, and an incidental contact there by Townsend. No flag will go down, as that's the right call. So we get a dodge from X by Salet. That one can't quite
great fill
connect.
on the backside.
Ball's still loose. And a big pickup there by Line.
RPI just slow getting in and finding a man.
It looks like all the bounces are going the Chargers' way, but Engineers still need to be able to recover there and pick up a man after that unfortunate ground ball.
Garrett Salit following the slide here and just shooting it bottom left.
Bringing this Chargers lead up to 2. As another Chargers face-off win here. Easton Morse still looking to push, force a turnover.
Great clear by Roy Croft, another player, number 42 in garnet red.
And nice sub here. Looks like the Engineers might be able to force something, as Robin McDonald got stuck on the attacking half after that face-off. And a huge possession here. Engineers been stuck on defense for a long time now. Possession game really coming back to bite them. As a dodge well defended by Knock.
Defense by Knock. That's that freshman impact we talked about earlier.
putting the man on the ground, but can't quite capitalize. And a nice hit again, knock. Playing physical on those shots there.
He's all over it. He wants you to dodge him.
What a force he's been for this Engineers defense that graduated almost every single short stick defender last year.
Yeah, they've done a wonderful job of filling in this gap as we see Sean Smith with just these wheels. And a shot.
And oh my goodness, and a nice save there. As Smith is right back on his horse looking to cause the turnover. I'd like to see some aggression to cut off those. Ooh, and a nice wrap check by Manzi, nearly gets it.
And a goal there by Walker Popko, a senior out of New York, able to find the back of the net for Union to make this one 9-6. And what happens next is most important. Sure, it's only the third quarter, but RPI needs to answer here in order to feel comfortable moving into the fourth.
The Chargers are really capitalizing on these scramble situations where the Engineers usually pride themselves on being very strong.
So now we're seeing a pulled face-off. Sorry. No, not a pulled face-off. That is number 39, freshman Peter Kelly, taking that one for the Engineers. Union able to win that one, but not out of the water yet as they still have to clear the ball.
You need a little bit of trouble here as we have a pole running up, and now is where we need to lock the adjacents. You cannot be letting those attackmen get that ball for free. Or we could just send guys after those poles. A mental lapse here. A couple times now could have earned a free ball back. As the Chargers settle in yet again to their offense. McHugh taking a dodge from X. Nice positioning there. As it'll be Taylor. Can't quite handle that one, but he'll go for the redodge. Probably going up top. Look at that. And the pass back and a shot and a goal. Engineers not quite finding their matchups there.
Yeah, a great shot. A great finish in general. Way to find the back of the net there for Union and make this one 10-6.
And the Engineers calling a timeout here to hem the bleeding. Engineers, just some mental lapses there on defense. They aren't picking up their guys quite as well as they need to on those scrambles. And then on that pick and roll, they just don't quite have their matchup.
So Union extremely juiced up on the sideline after that timeout call. But important for a momentum change here for Rensselaer. And now a shout out as well to the women's and men's hockey team who showed up today as well to support your Rensselaer Engineers. So a big face-off underway. And RPI is sort of hedging off the mirror and forcing a jam, but they should be rotating up from that back pipe instead of having the hedger get back to the ball.
It looks like we'll have Ben Shockett return to the X here. Now's when you need your seniors to step up and dig deep and make a play for you.
Most definitely, and Ben Shockett looks to do just that.
As the sun starts to set here and things start to get a little chillier. Need some big plays here as the ball's still loose.
Lots of scrums today. We haven't seen many clean wins from either side as Ben Shockett
goosing that away there. Still doesn't quite have it. Still loose. Shockett. And a nice ground ball there by Sula. Sula has been electric this second half. Nearly picked off there by Tyler Raffini. Tyler Raffini putting the ball on the ground.
And Rensselaer, one of those teams notoriously great for their rides. Not successful this time as Union's able to bring it over the 50.
As Powers will drag things out to that right hash. Dodge over the top. Robertson looking to draw one. Well defended there.
What
and
a
nice
save.
A huge save by Lunati, and that's what you need. You need your goaltender to step up. Stop that streak.
And an interesting season, to say the least, for Union. 1-9 on the season, but showing here they're more than capable of contending with the top teams.
As Wyatt gets away from a little bit of trouble there. Not quite sure if that was the right target. Why on the ground here?
Why?
Not sure what happened there.
Up, which is an issue for Rensselaer, as he is an
and
unbelievable
a huge save.
D-Medi.
Huge save there by Lunati. We talked about the struggling on the scramble situations there. Finally making a stop.
So Why able to get up on his own and get off the field, which is great to see. Hopefully we'll be seeing more of him this game.
And a brutal turnover events there. Engineers finally looking like they could get some offense going again. Perhaps feeling a little bit of pressure there.
So Taylor lining up the freshman, Thomas Knock.
Well defended. Wakely going up to meet the pressure. Well defended again by Knock.
So 5 seconds on the shot clock as they look to get a quick one. Not able to find the back of the net, and Engineers there for backup. So RPI will look to clear this one in a very important possession underway.
2 big stops. They got to get some offense going here.
Certainly. An important answer here, just to get a little bit of breathing room before this fourth quarter.
In our last minute 30 of this quarter, would be huge if the Engineers can pot 1 or 2 here. Get some momentum going. Give their defense some room to breathe here, as they've been playing their hearts out for about 7 minutes straight here, I believe.
Andrew Childs slowly making his way towards X, guarded closely by a shorty, Jack Lucci. So he makes a move. He'll throw it up to Cooper Manzi.
Pass can't quite connect there. They're playing out hard on Manzi.
I probably wouldn't play Manzi out there.
Some big whacks.
So here comes Tyler Ruffini with a short stick.
And a nice feed.
Easton Morris, a shot just wide left, but Sean Smith there to keep the ball for the Engineers.
Only about 7 seconds left here on the shot clock. Engineers are going to have to make something happen. As Smith does it himself, nearly connected on that wrap there. So we'll leave about, so the shot clock will expire on that shot, and the Engineers will fall back into their ride. Looks like they're going into a 10-man. Jake Lunati's out of the net. Looks like we have a shorty in the middle who's got some room to breathe, which is not exactly what you want to see on a 10-man. And a nice turnover there. Looks like it'll be ruled.
And they will signal
Engineers
possession
ball.
for Rensselaer.
Oh, they're still talking about it. It'll stay Engineers ball.
So a great ride there, as that's the first time we've seen the 10-man today.
An excellent call with 20 seconds left there to really put the pressure on the Chargers to do something they haven't seen all day.
It's something the Engineers do great. You know, the only issue with the 10-man is bringing the goalie out of the net could always lead to a far shot and goal.
5 seconds
Not
here.
that time, though.
Got to get a shot. That's not quite the look you want to see.
So that'll be the quarter, folks. A tough quarter from RPI. Union 10, RPI 6. And an important fourth quarter underway.
Saw some flashes of hope there by the Engineers after that timeout. Really stabilized, and the looks will go.
Go inside. Oh, in there where they're getting ready to eat? Oh, are you cold? You're cold? You want to go in? Oh, yeah, go ahead. Come on. I'll take you in. I'll stay here.
And we're back, folks. Important face-off underway as RPI brings out a pole to take this one.
If Dylan Slimak on the face-off here.
First time we've seen that today. We've seen a few personnel changes, but this is the first time we've seen a pole.
So we got a little bit of snow falling here in Troy. As Luke Tranter will get away with that one.
So Union looking to clear here.
Engineers going in the 10-man again, and they'll force nearly another turnover. So that one hits the deck, and it'll be called out of bounds. So it will be another Engineers turnover.
So that's 2 for 2 successful rides in these last 2 clear attempts we've seen from Union. Both due to a 10-man ride that Rensselaer has busted out. They do it great.
Looks like Chargers aren't quite prepared for that 10-man, and I'd like to see Engineers run that for the rest of this game. So they're looking to get their first goal in a while here. Allen driving over the top. He'll hit Childs.
Freshman to freshman connection there.
Childs turned away.
And he recognizes that he likes his matchup. So a slide will come to him, and Cooper Manzi will take a shot just wide right.
I like that look, though. Manzi had plenty of room there.
Ruffini there for the backup.
Looks like the Chargers are collapsing really in tight there when they have a lot of guys inside. I'd like to see Engineers replicate that and see if they can get someone open on the backside. As they have Sean Smith, who looks like he's got some room. And a righty shot there goes off the pipe. Don't quite see that righty shot from Sean Smith often, but nearly goes there. As the ball's still loose. Sean Smith fighting for that one hard.
A gritty ground ball here.
But it'll be Whitesell coming up with it, as he'll run it out himself.
So Union with some numbers here. A shot and a goal from Walker Popko. The senior out of Laddington, New York, finds the back of the net for Union.
Chargers capitalizing on those turnovers, capitalizing on that rush opportunity. As we see Slimak return to the faceoff X. Engineers gone cold here. We're going to need to see some juice here.
Most definitely. An important face-off underway as well.
If I'm on the field right now, I'm thinking we just need anything. You need a ground ball, a hit, a shot.
No doubt.
Just need to get some momentum going back your way as Tranter comes up with another huge face-off, but that one hits the ground. Can't quite pick it up there with Stesny, and a push in the back.
So a flag down, considering he still had possession. And so now Union will bring out their extra man offense.
Costly miss there.
Most
on
definitely.
That ground ball.
And Will, what do you think the conversation is going into this fourth quarter, you know, as far as what Coach Daggs is saying to the team?
I think you just got to want it. I think the skills are all there, the tools are all there, you got all the systems. I think it's just about the want, and right now Union just wants it more.
No doubt.
It's unfortunate some of those bounces aren't going your way, but there's been plenty of ground balls so far here in just this fourth quarter that Engineers could have come up with. So the Chargers will get some outside rotation here on this man up. Looking to open up this Engineers defense. And a shot wide.
What a save by Jake Lunati. As Union looked low there, Jake Lunati denied it.
And that's the shot you want to give up on man down. Well played by the Engineers.
So a successful clear there from Rensselaer as they'll look to make something happen.
Weitzel playing really aggressively there. He's been a force in the second half. As we got the Sheriff taking a dodge from X here.
The lawman, if you will.
He draws two.
So Schiff works it over to Morse.
And a nice check on the hands there. Makes it so that pass can't quite connect. Ball's still down on the ground. Again, these are the ones you got to come up with if you want to get back in this game. And another ground ball goes the Chargers' way as Sula will get in there. And that's one of those ones where Engineers only had 2 to the Chargers 3.
There we
ball.
go.
Oh my
Hayden
goodness.
Wiedemeyer
And that's
denies
what you need.
the pass. Exactly what the Engineers needed. And now some numbers. Tyler Ruffini finds the back of the net for the Engineers. The answer they needed. Cream of wheat right in the back of the net.
And that's the momentum change you needed there. What a play by Wiedemeyer, keeping his head up when he's changing, reading that quarterback's eyes there, so to speak. As we see Ben Shaka return to the faceoff X against Tranter. A huge faceoff here.
Momentum so important in this game, just like every other sports game.
Now, Tranter's been great in the second half, but the majority of these faceoffs have come down to who's going to fight it out on that ground ball, and the Chargers have just come away with it more. So let's see if Engineers can turn this around.
There we go.
As Ben Shockett, a huge ground ball.
And a great find to Ian Y. So here we go. A little bit of life from this RPI team in this fourth quarter.
And the Chargers keeping it aggressive here, even on the subs on defense, which is giving the Engineers some trouble. You see them playing out really aggressively there. As Childs look to square up his man. Driving down that left hash. Shot can't quite connect, but I like the look.
A fiery shot there from Childs. I could appreciate the shots being taken. Important to find the back of the net.
As Raffini's looking to do it himself here.
Here comes number 10. Shot. A little bit of an early bouncer there. Goalie's able to see it in. So
Big
now
save there
Union
by
to
Lynch.
clear.
And a nice feed there. The Engineers having trouble in these transitions.
Tyler
and another
Robbins.
goal.
Tyler Robbins there with a clear and a goal. Union has an answer.
Engineers need to match feet on these clears. They're leaving too many shorties wide open, and it's going to cost you. Engineers dug themselves a bit of a hole here, but plenty of time to right the wrongs.
Still over 10 minutes left. So not to panic yet as Ben Shaka comes out and looks to secure another win. I mean, it has just been scrums all game long.
That ball's still loose. And another ground ball by Sula. Sula, absolute animal at this face-off X all day. Just earning back balls for this Chargers offense.
And it really is a ground ball game right now.
And I think if you're the Engineers, you just got to start matching feet on Sula. He's just getting away from the scrum with no hands on way too often.
Couldn't agree more, Will.
So dodge down the wing is well defended there. Nice slide by Robertson. As we have the face guard out on Taylor.
And you could see no rush here from this Union offense. A comfortable lead in this fourth quarter. making sure they're getting the right looks.
Taylor can't quite hold on to that one.
I think Wiedemeyer might have gotten a stick in there.
As they'll re-dodge from the opposite hash here. We'll play that two-man behind. And great defense by McHugh, not giving him any room.
Great defense.
And
a shot.
Save.
Wonderful
Huge
save
by Lunati.
Lunati's been all over these low shots.
Robertson in some trouble here. Would love to see some more engineers go and help him out.
Yeah, a lot of standing around there that I didn't like. It was a 3-on-1 ground ball, and like you said, Will, you just have to want it.
I mean, you're not getting the ball by looking at it, so
no doubt.
I'm not really sure where the urgency is. You're down 5 goals, and you only got 8 minutes left. I mean,
right.
You're going to need some possessions every way you can.
And now a shot clock reset leads to a full new possession for Union. So like I said, no rush. Very comfortable with where they're at right now.
And they're re-dodging on some tired engineers here. As Robertson will walk out the clock here, is lining up Wiedemeyer from the corner. He'll draw a slide here. He'll just bounce back out. And a nice feed down low. Nice body there by the engineers, collapsing on that.
Great slide.
As Robertson's in some trouble still. And then a wise dump there to hit Wiedemeyer on that clear.
So Rensselaer out of the woods here. And it's sort of a double-edged sword right now because, sure, you want to give your defense a rest after that extremely long possession, but has to be a little sense of urgency now with this deficit.
More than a little. I think they need to start dodging every chance they can here. And
Tyler
nice
Ruffini
feed.
Looks across the Klein.
And a nice block there.
Shot blocked. That was number 34, Luke Foster, on the block there. And now Union will get this one back.
Since that was a blocked shot, the engineers will not be on the backup there. So they can probably force a turnover here if we get some wheels going. And a nice run out there.
Great clear
by Goodwin. As he'll hit and right in front. That was Garrett Sallet as the 10-man fell apart there.
A wide open look.
Can't quite blame Lunati as...
And there's the downside of the 10-man there, Will, is taking the goalie out of the net and relying on them to guard a specific person on the field.
It'll come back to bite you sometimes, but when you're in a situation like this, when you need 6 goals in about just as many minutes, I think you just got to stick with it. As we see Dante Venuto taking the face-off X here.
And an important one underway.
And honestly, I'd love to see a double pull on this face-off.
I think Sean Smith makes up for the pull, though, with those wheels.
I'd agree.
So another scrum here.
Ball's still loose, and a ground ball by Luke Tranter. Again, those face-off ground balls are just absolutely dominated by Union. Hot on his heels is Tyler Ruffini. So that ball will go too high and out of bounds. They'll force the turnover. A huge one here. Engineers need to start pushing now.
Yeah, a big one indeed. So a big clear here. As Wiedemeyer takes this one, swings it over to the freshman Bryce Allen.
That one can't quite connect, but Allen picks it back up. Plenty of time to get over the midline here.
Bryce Allen finds Childs, that freshman of freshman connect, who swings it to Morse, who then swings it to Ruffini. And now Bryce Allen back at the top of the key. Something needs to happen now.
And, you know, when you're the engineers here, you're feeling the pressure of the clock, but you just need to play your game.
What a save.
And what a save there by Lynch.
A beautiful shot by Tyler Ruffini right across the middle. Non-stick side high. And Union goalie, he's been playing a great game, and he has an answer for that one.
Lynch has just been on his A game today, bailing Union out. Smith playing aggressive in this corner here, as you'd like to see.
Yeah, sense of urgency indeed. Important to get this ball back as soon as possible. As a shot comes
and a
in.
nice save by Lunati. That ball's still loose, and we're not picking up men. You just got to match feet there on those ground balls.
So Garrett Sallet with another goal for Union to make this one 14-7.
Timeout. The Engineers looking to claw this one back from the jaws of defeat. Chargers looking to hold on and pick up their first conference win of the season. As it's the second half has just been all Union. As McGovern will take the dodge from up top. Wide, driving him down that left hash. Going for the crowbar. Nearly connects. As Emmett will slow this one down again. Two-man action behind. As Wakely's got his pole back. Taylor looking to run this one out against Slimak. With about 15 seconds left in the shot clock. Looks like Union's probably going to take a shot at the net here. And a pass inside nearly connects on the almost wide open Popko. And well run out there by Wakely. Engineers can't quite afford to slow it down here and get their subs in. They're looking to bring this one back. So we had about 4 minutes left in this game.
Sean Smith finds Andrew Childs full steam ahead here. Takes a shot just wide. Tyler Feeney there for backup. So 13-7. Important to go to goal right away.
Tyler Feeney facing a lot of pressure out back. As Weitzel's forcing that errant pass there. Weitzel again with the hard whack onto Childs. Childs has got a shorty matchup behind. The dodge up top and a nice feed. And that one will go wide as well. Shot by Morse, can't quite hit the net there.
So 24 seconds left on the shot clock. Important not to use all of that.
As Raffini take dodge from the top of the box. Feed can't quite connect there to Morse. Another ground ball by Union. We ran out by Luke Foster.
So comfortable indeed for Union as they sort of just take some air out of the ball and move it around. A comfortable 6-goal lead. RPI pressing out. Comes Robbie McDonald to try to take it from Taylor.
Turned away by Y there. Powers with the redodge. Just looking to run this one out to about 10 seconds before they start their dodge. Powers on Slimak, about 15 here.
Long over are the days that you could win a lacrosse game putting up 7 points. Important for RPI to really just try to find the back of the net next time they get it.
So the shot clock's got about 1 second on it, and before the Engineers take over, Popko will just toss it in the corner and make that clear a little extra hard on the Engineers.
So a minute 48 left in this contest. Union 13, RPI 7. As Ian Y clears the ball. No time to spare here. As Nolan Lawler, also known as the Sheriff, tries to work something, throws it to Klein, and then throws it to Cooper Manzi. Nice pick there by Mikey Klein to give Manzi the shorty. And Manzi with a shot just wide. Easton Morse there for the backup.
When you think about this game, this game was decided on the ground.
Definitely.
In the first half, the Engineers had plenty of juice, and we're going seemingly a ping-pong battle here with
a shot there from Troy Schiff.
Union. In the second half, it's just been all Union. Every ground ball has seemingly gone their way, and they earned it that way.
And the junior goalie out of Connecticut has had quite the day today. So the 10-man was in play, though. Here we go.
And a nice forced turnover there.
So Wiedemeyer finds Ruffini. No time to spare. 30 seconds here. That should just about wrap this one up as Sean Smith comes in.
And the star of this game is really Nikolic in net as he makes another snag there.
So 20 seconds left as a flag came down. RPI will bring out their extra man offense and hopefully look to bury one more in the back of the net. Soothe the pain.
The Engineers will be looking to bounce back on Wednesday, April 1st, where they'll host Vassar and look to pick up their first conference win of the season. The shot blocked there.
Yeah, RPI, they'll lose that game on Wednesday. April Fools.
Huge block by Lucy there. He's feeling that one.
So that'll just about wrap this one up. 3 seconds left as Manzi takes it from the end line and dumps it to Easton Morris, not able to connect, and that just about does this one.
And Chargers improved to 2-9 on the season. The Engineers dropped 2 straight, going to 7-4 and 0-2 in the Liberty League. Not quite where you want to be, but this team's got a lot of grit, a lot of resilience, and I'm looking forward to that game on Wednesday. Big shout out to all the friends and family and other teams that showed out to show support for the guys today.
And a big thank you to everyone tuning in. Final score, Union 13, RPI 7.